Elton John, Tiny Dancer. What
Beautiful.
a great track.
Oh, it's
That is.
magnificent.
Well, we've got... despite Carl's actions, you should have seen Carl. It was like squiddly diddly. His arms and legs there, he'd have been better with feet, I'll tell you. He didn't know what he was doing. We were getting angry. At one point, he went, oh, we get a man and a woman. And bloke phones up. He goes, are you a bloke? Bloke goes, yeah. He goes, hold on. And then another bloke goes, oh, you're a bloke. We wanted a woman. And the bloke said, he goes, put the woman on. She came on, he went, are you the woman? It's the way he speaks to people. So who have we got on the line?
Here's the woman.
It's the woman. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Right, Steve. You want to be rooting for this?
Well, I think we should. It seems to me because you may need some help because obviously Carl's mind is a viper's nest.
Yeah.
It's a jungle in there.
Yeah.
So you know, if you want to call anyone at any point, maybe you've got some questions you want to just consult or confer, then I'll be on your side.
You're like her phone a friend.
Exactly. I'm the phone a friend. I'm the
who's-
ask the audience.
Who's the bloke?
Here's the bloke.
It's Owen.
Owen. Okay, I'll be helping you out should you need any help or clues as as insight into Carl's mind. I must tell you though, we don't know what Carl's going to come up with now either.
No.
we keep it real like this.
I should just say for people who've not heard the show before, this is where Carl now will tell us a cryptic story, and basically hidden within that will be a clue to the title of a song.
I say cryptic. It's
gobbledygook. Yeah. Nonsense.
So okay then, just to find out who goes first, my lad or your girl. I'm going to toss a coin in my head.
Okay.
So who can guess?
Well,
first?
ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay,
What was your
so-
name again? Sorry.
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. So
Sarah, heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
No. Right, my lad will go first.
Okay. So
then.
so what this means is when he's finished the cryptic clue, you, Owen, will get to guess first. But if you get it wrong, it goes over to Sarah, and then back and forth until hopefully one of you gets it right.
Okay.
We could be here for some time.
Yeah.
Right, and what are we playing for here?
Of DVD or video of The Office?
Whatever we can
Whatever
find,
you've got,
okay.
whatever format you've got.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Brilliant.
Okay, Carl, go.
Right, so here we go.
So
then,
it's the
right?
name of a song we're looking for. Brilliant.
Right, this bloke, he's had a good night out at the
Yeah.
pub. Right.
This is probably all irrelevant. Remember that, Owen. This could all be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so he's had a good night out with his mates and that, and he's really enjoyed himself. And he's on his way home, and it's just like any ordinary night, right? Everything going home, and he's like, see you tomorrow night. I'll be out tomorrow, 7:30 and what have you. And they're on the way home, and it's a nice night. Everything's nice, and he's walking home, and he sees this sort of smoke coming out of a grid. Right?
Some smoke coming out of a grid.
Yeah, a bit of like smoke, and he thinks, what's that? Right? And this is what's weird, because it's like any other normal night, but this time smoke coming out of the grid, and he goes over to it, and he can hear some moaning. Right? It's like, ooh. So he thinks this isn't right. So he stands over the grid, and he's looking down it, and he can't see anything. So he lifts the grid up. Right?
Do you mean a grill?
No, a grid.
A
you know, like
grid?
a grid in the street.
What?
Yeah, he
Not
means
really.
a grill.
A grill.
He means a
Okay.
Okay. And he lifts it off, and he's looking in, and like more smoke's coming out, and he can hear the moaning getting louder, and then this little demon pops his head out.
Oh.
Right?
Bloody demons.
And he goes, are you alright?
Yeah.
And the little demon goes, oh, I'm hurting. And he goes, what do you mean you're hurting? He said, oh, it's dead hot down there, you know. And it's weird, because he works it out that it's like come from hell. Right?
Yes.
And he's going, oh, I'm all hot and burning, all his skin's sort of really red raw because of all the flames in hell and stuff. So he goes, he said, I tell you what, I'll take you to the doctors. And the little demon's like, what, you'll do that for me? And he goes, yeah, I'll do that. And he takes him to the doctors. What's the song?
That was Ricky Gervais, Next FM. It's 3 o'clock now. We're going over to Natasha. Thanks very much. See you next week. Bye.
Man, that was quite a long story.
Ooh.
Is Owen and Sarah still there?
Yeah.
Have you dozed off? You still with us?
Okay, Owen.
Any clues?
No, not yet.
I
You've gotta
haven't
make
got a
guess.
clue. I haven't got a clue. I have no idea. Can I think out loud with Owen, do you think?
No, I think Owen needs to at least have a guess before
Go on, have
we
a
can-
guess, Owen.
Smoke on the water.
No.
Well, it's not, is it? So,
Not gonna be that.
okay. Over to
Sarah,
you.
what do you think?
Bat out of hell.
It's a good guess.
No,
It's not right.
Not right.
Right, Carl, you'd have to give him a little clue.
Well, think about the little fella.
Think about the little demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the clue.
Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Where did I say he came from?
Highway to Hell.
On the right, along the right lines, but not the right song. Back
Sarah?
to Sarah.
Stairway to Heaven.
Carl, if this is rubbish, I'm never working with you again. If this doesn't work...
What do you mean, if this is
Right.
rubbish?
Right, okay. Take the main bit of the story. What's happening?
We don't know what
What's the main bit of
is.
the story? It took 30 minutes.
The grid. There's the grid. We got the grid. The
yeah.
smoke.
What's he done? How did the story end?
He went to
taken
the doctor. He went to the doctor. That's
He
the
went to
clue.
the
He went to
doctor.
the doctor.
Who did he take to the doctor?
He went to
The little demon fella.
Why did he do that? Sarah, come on. That's a big clue.
Right. Why did Sarah? Come on. Let's think about this. Why would he take a little burnt demon? To...
Was he burnt?
He was
Well,
burnt, wasn't he?
He's from hell.
Yeah.
All the flames and that, and all his skin's
Hell.
really raw, and he was moaning in pain. And the little fella goes, "Yeah, I am on the way home. My tea's going to be in the oven and everything, but do you know what? I'm going to take you to the doctors and sort you out."
Sick.
Doctors.
Doctors. Oh, God.
Is there anyone you got there in the house who could maybe help you? Like a sort of 8-year-old child?
yeah. Yeah, an alien.
Yeah.
I've got a 3-month-old baby.
He probably talks more sense.
Yeah.
Not than you. Than Carl, we mean. Right.
Right, I'll tell you what, let's play a record.
But
let's all have a chat.
These poor people have got lives.
Sure.
They've
Oh
got
yeah,
to
like
do
we
something.
haven't.
No, but I know, Carl, this is...
There's so many things I could be doing instead of this, Rick.
I know, but Carl,
We'll play some ads, right? and
they
come
can't
back.
stay on the line
They've
for...
got 3 minutes. They're playing for a video here. They've got 3 minutes to think about it. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
Yeah, and is that all right, Owen?
Yep.
Sorted.
XFM.
Right.
Please try and guess this, because Carl's threatening to roll it over to next week.
Oh.
I know, I don't want to live a week trying to think of a little burnt devil in a grid, as he calls it. Right.
Devil in a grid.
Devil in a, devil in a grid
Devil
by
in a grid.
excess.
Smoky devil.
Oh, God.
Burnt devil grid.
Sarah, any
Grid? What's a grid?
any
He means a
idea?
grill, he
A
means
grill.
the little thing in the smoke. Burn.
Smoke on the water.
Barbecue to doctor.
Burnt. Doctor.
Owen,
Doctor.
any ideas?
Devil Without a Cause by Kid Rock.
No. What we're going to do?
Is the word devil right?
Yeah.
So devil's a key word here.
And you're thinking about what's the bloke done? He's took him to
Devil,
the doctors.
isn't he? They can't
Why
believe
why
that
did he
devil.
do that? Why didn't he just say, "Oh yeah, it looks terrible, but I've got to get off home"?
He's a good
He's a
Samaritan.
good Samaritan.
Right.
He's a good guy. He's
He's a good guy.
Saviour.
devil.
Saviour devil for later.
We're really running out.
I've
of
got
time.
it. I've got it.
Have you really?
Sarah,
Yeah.
I tell you this, love. You have got something to entertain yourself with in about 3 weeks' time when we get the DVDs and videos through.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sympathy for the Devil.
Well done.
Sympathy for the Devil.
Carl,
Oh,
it's
man
rubbish,
alive.
mate. It's rubbish. That's not a cryptic clue.
It's not rubbish.
Sympathy for the devil. You said he wasn't the devil. You said he was a demon. Right.
Yeah, but I
one.
couldn't- no.
Right. Okay. Sympathy for. What's all that rubbish about him being burnt and taken to the hospital?
Sorry, Rick, but I'm noting a little whiff of jealousy there.
He's so rubbish.
No, I'm sorry, but Sarah is
It's
happy.
not allowed to try and make people
Her
guess.
baby is happy.
Sarah,
Her husband, or maybe partner,
Sorry,
maybe they're not
Owen.
married, maybe they're living in sin. He's also happy.
Yeah.
They're happy. That household is happy.
Owen's got
Owen,
it.
devastated.
Static.
Yeah. Do you want it on DVD or video?
DVD, please.
DVD.
Sarah,
Okay.
thank you very much indeed for playing. Owen,
Cheers, Sarah.
commiserations.
Sorry, Owen.
yeah.
Triumphant. Another
You're so
triumph.
rubbish,
Carl.
Carl. You are so rubbish.
There you got it right.
Oh dear.
Rubbish.
Well done, Steve.
Jealous. I love it. I
Rubbish.
thought it was a great one.
It's-
Nice one.
And Envy on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant.
Absolutely, yeah, hello.
That clang you heard there isn't Carl.
No,
Carl's away. It's Sturgis.
Claire Sturgis is here.
Yeah.
You'll know her from the Claire Sturgis show, but we know her from our early days on XFM,
Yeah.
and, you know, we're good friends.
It's sort of like old times, isn't it? Carl is had a little surprise birthday present.
What's the story of this, Claire? Because I don't know
Well,
about it.
do you know, I came in on Monday expecting to see his little smiley face as usual, and it's always not here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So, but his girlfriend had surprised him and dragged him off to the Caribbean for a week.
Wow.
No, Canaries, isn't it?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he likes the Caribbean. He likes the crabs.
Yes. Yeah. I thought he was bored of the Caribbean. I thought he didn't enjoy it last time.
No, he loved it, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did enjoy
No,
the
it's
crabs.
Tunisia he didn't like.
Right. He's been travelling, hasn't he?
I know, yeah.
He gets
he
about.
didn't like Tunisia because there's flies the size of matchboxes.
Of course.
And, and midgets in the kitchen. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Midges or midgets?
Midgets, he said.
Right.
In
It
the
was
kitchen.
midgets.
He wasn't saying anything bad. He said that there were lots of midgets in there.
Lots of midgets in the
And
kitchen.
I thought he'd gone away to some sort of like theme holiday.
Yeah.
But no, this is I think Gran Canaria or the Canaries or whatever it's.
And how old is Carl?
30.
Is he 30? Is this
30 last
Victoria?
week, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so it was actually a birthday present. Oh, I
Yeah,
see,
it's a big
right.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, I just
So,
thought,
but that's all right.
So have you got a competition that you can regale us with, Claire? Because obviously Carl provides a lot on this show.
Hold on. We could do White Van Claire.
White Van Claire.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with this? We ask
No.
you questions, topical questions, just
Okay.
getting your opinion really on the week's news.
Okay, yeah.
It's on the
if you
spot.
look forward to that.
But you know I'm a little bit,
A little bit simple. That's
well,
fine.
just a little bit,
What?
What?
I always sit on the fence. Don't
Oh,
I?
right.
Well, don't sit on the fence.
You see, the worst thing there was she was saying I'm a little bit like, liberal.
I was-
or
I did- no, I
undecided,
was
and you
go-
went simple.
Yeah.
You
I
assumed.
didn't know. I thought I'm a little bit, coked up? I don't know. Who knows? It's Sturgis. Anything could be possible.
But the other thing is with Carl, we didn't know how good value Carl was until we asked him sort of intelligent
this is true
questions.
enough, yeah.
Because he looks quite intelligent.
Well, this
doesn't
is
he?
it. I mean,
So
the thing with you,
we
Claire,
might
is I don't think
discover-
we've probed you enough. We don't know what, your
haven't
views are on a lot
probed
of
me
things.
enough,
But we
actually,
don't know what
Steve,
your
no.
views are, This is what I'm saying. We don't know where you stand. I mean, don't sit on the fence. This is the new Claire Sturgis.
Yeah.
All right? We're
Yeah,
going to delve deep,
dynamic.
find a personality in there, Claire.
Let's go back
All
to
right.
the old days. How about a bit of the Smiths?
That was beautiful, Rick.
Go on.
Oh, you've been practicing.
Dates. Smiths. Cemetery Gates. It's a lovely tune, lovely song. There's one bit that worries me about it. It's sort of like a teacher warning. It goes, you must contrive prose and poems, and the words you use should be your own. Don't plagiarise or take on loan. It's sort of like, what are you telling us that for?
Yeah.
Sort of like, a lot of people there going, thanks, Morris. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not mine. That's Wordsworth. Right, I'm going to write my own.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Queen is Dead, though, one of the great album
It's
titles.
not my favourite album. It was voted best album.
But
of
the
all
Smiths,
time.
what I love about the Smiths, they just seem to get, like, the Smiths is just a
that's done.
brilliant name.
Yeah.
Don't you think it just captures everything about
Yeah.
them? You know,
We've got a thing about bad.
bad, yeah. Well, I was watching VH1 Classic Smooth last night, and I love it. Absolute joy. Sade always on. You can always get a love a bit of Sade. But Foreigner were on.
Oh yeah. I was waiting.
Yeah. And well, I don't know I can't remember which tune it was, but the album I noticed it came from, classy album title, Agent Provocateur.
Oh.
It makes my skin crawl.
But I also,
From the album Agent Provocateur.
I imagine there's a band called Agent Provocateur, and they're from Wigan. It's a girl singer. She's 35 in
Yeah.
a tight dress, and it's four blokes with ponytails.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Doing covers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here's what you may remember.
Then they play a wedding. They go, "We're not doing a wedding again." There was people. There was cake being trodden in. There was kids.
Children were just sliding across the parquet floor.
Yeah,
They weren't
yeah.
listening to the music.
Well, we've got a gig at the Marquee coming up soon.
Yeah.
It's endless guest list, £5 in.
Agent Provocateur. If your band's Agent Provocateur or Agent Provocateur.
Have you ever been in a band?
Yeah.
Called Agent? Yeah.
But that's got to be one of the, because it's not. I don't know what that title says. I don't imagine Foreigner. I've got that sense of intrigue and.
Right, one of the worst names. Right, okay. To pal. Right, it's the worst. Let's start worst album titles. Okay, I'll kick off with To Pal, Bridge of Spies.
Oh, Bridge of Spies. Is that the one that featured China in Your Hand?
I assume so. I don't think I did too many.
Bridge of Spies.
Who did
Bridge
this
of
album?
Spies?
Who did this album? Beggar on a Beach of Gold.
Beggar on the Beach of Gold. It's got the likes of Collins written all over it, but I know it's not
very
Collins.
close. Mechanics.
Mike and the Mechanics.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know what that means.
Good old Mike
He's
and
a beggar on the beach of gold. Just look around. There's some money. He's saying, don't be a tramp. There's some money there,
gold,
mate.
mate.
I don't know what it means.
I think it means that everyone else is rich, but he's still poor.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit deep for me, Steve.
Maybe you just need a little asterisk at the corner and then a little explanation at the bottom of the record cover. I'm thinking about this. I'm not quite sure what it means. Oh, he's very
Nice
poor
one.
emotionally.
Chumbawamba.
Well, you know what can I?
Uneasy listening.
Yes. I bet it was from the Chumbas. Are they still cracking on? Are they? Because
I
they
think
used to
so.
live in a squat.
They've done about 400 albums. Them and the Levellers.
Yeah.
Who's the best? Chumbawamba or the Levellers?
So, good question. Thanks for asking that.
Yeah. What's the telephone number, Claire?
It's 08700 800 1234.
Or you can email ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. Worst album titles ever.
It's like real radio.
It's
isn't
just like Chris Moyles.
it is, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh.
We've got the big fat guys on the telly.
Yeah.
You know. And
I would too,
his
well.
kind of cheeky sidekick.
And my Comedy Dave.
You're almost as funny as Moyles. Fingers crossed one day.
Right, Sturgis, you've brought in a record, haven't you? What are you going to play?
Well,
What's
no,
this
I
all
just
about?
want to, do you know what like a bootleg is, Ricky?
Oh, what's on that? Oh,
Yeah,
I've stacked
yeah.
a lot of them up on white label.
Yeah,
go on.
okay. Well, no, this is quite a good one that Ian Baker brought in the other day.
Sure.
It's a bit of Dre, a bit of Snoop Dogg,
Oh, yeah.
mixed in with Crowded House. I thought you'd love it.
Hold on.
intrigued.
The juxtaposition there is exciting in itself.
That's true enough. Play it.
Smoke DVD.
The weather episode, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Crowdhouse, I love that.
Enjoyable.
That works for me, Steve.
Yeah,
What do you
it's good
think?
stuff. No, it was nice. I
Well, she
liked it.
started off alright. Should we give her one more go?
I like a round of applause for Claire.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. No, that's excellent, that. I love that.
Rick, the phone. Oh, it's just gone. The phone, no, I tell you, the phone board had lit up there.
Really?
Gervais. There was a call buzzing through on
A
call.
call
one.
came through?
A call came through on line 1.
Yeah.
And Sturgis missed it. Carl would never have missed that. He
Oh.
knows how valuable they are.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was probably someone with an amusing album title.
No, I did get one, Steve. I did
What was
get
it?
one. Do you
Someone
want to
came
hear
through?
it?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, this is from Al, who says, what about this? H to H-E, who am the only one.
Sorry, H
To H-E,
H-E.
who am the only one.
I don't know what it means.
No. Van de Graaff generator.
Oh, well, no wonder. That's the thing that one of those things at the museum that you wind up and you touch and it makes your hair stand on end.
Yeah.
That's the scientific thing, isn't it?
Sure.
I've given up, Steve.
Yeah, no,
Do you know,
I
that didn't
noticed,
really
I
make me
noticed.
laugh either,
I'll be
so-
honest, I'm thinking that the whole kind of amusing album titles thing we should abandon.
I thought that as I
thought
said it.
To be honest with you, I thought it was easier than this. I mean, Chris Moyles makes it work, that kind of crazy comedy,
Okay, let's try
radio
another.
magic. But obviously, and I don't think our listeners are into that stuff. I just don't think they can be bothered to get to the phone. I don't think a lot of them are able. I think a lot of them are, you know.
Do you
still
remember
kind of smacked up.
Do you remember when we spent about 3 hours trying to get to the Chris Moyle show?
I vaguely, yeah. What was the? What was
He
the
was
reason?
doing this competition, and it was song titles with golf, about golf. Like, so we go like Drive, the Cars, and that, and I was getting so excited. I wanted to phone up and go, Duran, golfy, golf. And I just thought, it might have, oh god,
Yeah,
it
we
probably cost me
spent
about
ages.
30 quid just to ruin Chris Moyles' competition.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, those were the
Before I
days
realised-
when we realised, you know, he was a great talent and one to watch.
Yeah.
Before we'd enjoyed his new TV show.
But anyway,
Yeah.
that's not.
No, that's
So I
cheap.
don't think
It's
wrong.
cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway, what should we talk about now then? Because that all went well. No, I mean that's 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes done, and we've nailed amusing album titles. We've done that. That's fine. So we need a new gimmick now.
I'll tell you what. In it, you know,
You got something, you got something, you got something.
wait.
Oh, Ricky's got something
You
again.
know when you
Ricky
go
is.
out, you take an umbrella out.
leave the
right?
house, you got an
Right,
umbrella.
you go to bed, right?
Yeah.
And it's a really sunny day.
Yeah.
And then you come out and you go, oh,
I wish
God.
I hadn't bothered with that because it's
Yeah.
in the way.
But then, right? Imagine when you go out, right?
It's raining. It's raining.
No.
No.
You go out without an umbrella.
Okay.
And then it rains.
Oh,
What's going on there?
Oh,
Isn't that
no.
weird, isn't it?
We've all been there,
So
we've all
phone
been
if
there.
you've got like funny, weird observations and things that happen like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, stuff like that about umbrellas or any kind of sort of accessory or hats.
Give the
anything like
number
that.
out again, Claire. This is going to be brilliant.
This is going to be great.
Take this one. Take this one.
08700 800 1234.
Just comedy observations.
Yeah,
and
stuff
things
you
that we-
thought of. Wacky stuff you thought of. Just tell us what stuff you come up with. Get the Sony people on the phone. This is dynamite.
Suede. Positivity.
Absolutely.
They could always do a good chorus, couldn't they?
They could indeed.
I think we could play Pink. Is that really way out? You're saying that it'd be
Pink?
wrong?
You can't
Yeah.
play Pink.
I like that new one.
Yeah, but whether or not it's in the building.
Up, so
No,
you
not that
better
one.
Get the
That
party
one,
started. Do you know who that's written by? Do you know who that's
I'm
written
trying
by?
to call the nurse, but she's being a little bitch.
This will be interesting. You know, let's get the party started. I'm coming up.
Yeah.
You know who that's written by?
Well, the way you say it sounds a bit like is it? Is it Radiohead?
Tom York, you're thinking? No.
No.
Let's get the party started. I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Is it-
Careful, I'm coming up. Let's get the party started.
I'll have one more
please.
guess. Is it Johnny Rotten? Is it
It's
Johnny
not
Rotten?
but
Go on.
this is the truth. It's written by that woman with the goggles and the big hat that used to be in Four Non Blondes.
Is it?
It's written by her.
You're not thinking of Snork, are you?
No,
Banana
no.
Splits.
No, I oft got the two confused.
Yeah.
But, no.
Sorry, Goggle and a big hat.
She had a big hat, didn't
I
she?
know-
And a
I
pair
know
of goggles
exactly
and
the one
kind
you
of
mean.
sort of
What
a
do you
sort
mean
of jippo
goggles?
look about her.
What do you mean goggles? You can't say jippo. What do you mean goggles?
What's the
Those
correct word to
flying
say?
goggles.
Gypsy. Jippo is, yeah, it's a terrible derogatory term. It's like...
Well, she looked like